This is just a quick unboxing video. Now, about 3 weeks ago, I had ordered some Reproduction Sega Megadrive games from AliExpress.com. They've arrived today, so they've came all the way from China to myself here in Scotland. So this is just what I've got here. I've ordered 2 games. They cost about, I think, $16 each, which, you know, isn't a lot really for these kind of things. I ordered Phantasy Star 2, and I'd asked for the UK artwork and UK sticker in shell on the cartridge, and I'd also ordered a copy of a homebrew game. It was Wreck-It Ralph. So hopefully when I open this up, we can see what the quality is like. I didn't order the ones with the manuals because I didn't think there was any point. But we'll see what we get here. This is my first order that I've placed with AliExpress.com. You can see that the box has suffered a bit in transit. Hopefully things will be intact in there. So I'm just going to see if I can get this open now. Alright, so that's me through the packaging, and you can see inside here things are, looks like things have been bubble wrapped. Yep, here we go. Oh, so initial impressions. Not great. I mean, passable certainly for Reproduction. You can see on here the printer marks, or this was printed out in some kind of inkjet by the looks of it. The cover itself, you can feel, is a Reproduction cover as well. Case, shell case doesn't have that kind of thick quality of the original cases, and you can see some kind of strange clips on the inside here. But yeah, I mean, this is just detail. If I'd have wanted, you know, genuine articles, then, you know, obviously I couldn't have done it with this, but the homebrew game, but I would have bought the genuine articles, and these were a fraction of the cost. So let's have a look at the cartridge. Yep, so it's, again, I can see the print looks a bit better on the sticker label. You can see here it's kind of peeling off the top. Fix it, Felix Jr. I'm not sure that that's going to stay. At the back it says 16-bit instead of obviously saying Sega. So, I mean, this is, although it's pretty obvious that this is a reproduction, it's not exactly a bad quality. It's just, it is what it is, you know. So, looks pretty good. There's no manual included in this box for this homebrew game. I mean, the detail is there. I mean, they've even got a publisher here as well, which is strange. Phantasy Star 2, UK artwork, but unfortunately with the Genesis logo on there, I had asked for the UK version of the box art, but never mind. But yeah, it looks pretty good, I guess. I remember on my original version this was like a sticker, a golden sticker. It's funny to see that they've actually included that on the outside as well. Let's get it open, have a look. Now this is what I will be interested to see here, because this looks pretty good. It's a UK shell, but you can just see here he's basically scanned the cover art onto the sticker label here as well, because it's got the same sticker on it. So that's a bit strange. Again, Genesis logo up the top and 16-bit at the back. Now this game has a save game system, so you know, the original cartridge had the battery on here so you could save your game, your progress. I'll be interested to test this out and find out if I can actually save this game back onto the cartridge, because if not, then this is useless. This is an RPG. There's no chance you're completing this in one sitting. So overall, the quality is not bad. It is what it is. If you can't get a hold of some of these games, then I'd say it might be worth it for the likes of Felix. Not entirely convinced yet of Phantasy Star. We'll see, the proof will be in the playing there. So I'm going to go and fire these up now, and I'll continue the video. Alright, I'm back here. I'm going to give these games a go now, and we'll try Fix It Felix first on the system. Now this is a UK Megadrive. It's unmodded, so we'll see how we get on with that. Okay, let me just check what we're... Now, interestingly, I'm hearing some rattling inside here, which I'm not liking. So we might have to figure that out in a second, but let's just try it first and see. It's quite a tight fit. Let's put it on. Nothing. Mega Drive can be a bit temperamental at times though. Yeah, I'm just getting nothing here. Okay, I'm having real trouble getting the cartridge out of here. That's better. Yep, there's something broken inside here. I can hear it rattling around. The actual cartridge here is moving. I just gave the cartridge a bit of a sniff here, and I can smell that there's like a kind of burning chemical type smell from the top of it here. So there's something obviously wrong with this cartridge. I just hope that it hasn't damaged my Mega Drive. So I'm going to try the Phantasy Star cartridge. Maybe we'll have more luck with that one. That one's a better fit. Let's put it on. Yep, we've got the Sega logo, so that's looking good. And that's what I would expect, obviously. I'm going to hit start. Let me check the backup data. There is a problem with the data. Let me see it. I can fix it. I'm sorry, I can't seem to fix things right. The game cannot be played. There is a problem with the data. So this cartridge is unplayable. There's nothing you can, literally nothing you can do with this cartridge. Now, you would have thought that somebody might have actually checked this to see if this was working beforehand. But obviously this cartridge has a battery backup, usually. And there is no chance that this is going to work if this chip hasn't got this. So I'm going to turn this off now. Try it again. There is a bit of a kind of strange burny smell from these cartridges when you use them, but it may just be because of them being new. That one definitely is slightly different. I'm going to try Wreck-It Ralph again for luck. No, nothing. Nothing at all. Nothing. So I'm going to open up one of these cartridges now and have a little look exactly what we're getting. I'll be back. Well, I'm back here again, and I've tried to open up these cartridges with my security screwdriver set here. There's just nothing that I can find that will actually open these. These are very, very strange little connector. A little screw through there that actually it looks like a plastic screw. Nothing seems to be gripping that just now. I mean, I can't understand this at all, to be honest with you. I mean, you'd think they would just use a normal screw, but what we're trying to protect here, I'm not entirely sure. These are pretty much useless, I would say, at this point. There's no benefit of having these. If you're the kind of person who's going to buy games and sit them on a shelf to impress people, then maybe these are for you. But, you know, for me, fundamentally, the games need to work. And these don't. I've not got a single one out of the two that works. I've got one that won't power on here at all. And sounds like some kind of toy for a baby, you know, a kind of rattle in there. And I've got one that's totally useless because it doesn't have the battery backup functionality on the chip. So I'm sure this would be fine if I could actually get past the save screen. But, you know, just nothing in there at all. Yep, and there's no way of getting any further. So I guess my first experience of AliExpress has not been an overly positive one. I certainly won't be buying any of these kind of things again. They're just a waste of money by the looks of things. So I'm not even going to bother with these now. These will be, you know, I might be able to reuse the shells, the actual cases, but the rest will be going in the bin. So I would recommend that if you're thinking about these, you see them on offer, then just don't. Interestingly though, previously, a couple of months back, I did purchase this directly from eBay. It actually seems to be, it works fine. It's a multi-game cartridge. It seems to be better quality than these two that I've purchased from AliExpress. You can see the differences between them. 16-bit at the back here, nothing on the back, but the actual cartridge shell is more robust. You can see how flimsy some of this stuff is here. You know, it's just not good quality. It's passable. If it worked, I would forgive it, but you know, it's what it is. So I don't know. There's obviously several people making copies, but this one is far better than these ones, even though it didn't come with a cartridge, and there just doesn't seem to be any thought put into these at all. So, conclusion, I guess I would say, stay away from them, unless you want an ornament for your shelf. That's about it. And, you know, I'm going to leave it there. I'll see if I can get my money back for these. Good luck. Okay, so I wasn't going to do this, but I just actually, by mistake, dropped the Wreck-It Ralph cartridge. And this is what you get. This is the inside of one of these knockoff cartridges. What the heck is this? This is literally a tiny PCB here with what looks like a piece of plastic glued to the top of it, which I'm guessing this was the part here that was broken up in the corner, so it wasn't holding the cartridge correctly. And I'm guessing under there is an EEPROM, whatever you call it, and it's been covered up with wax, I'm guessing to stop the light from getting to it. But that's literally all that's on this board. You know, I'm tempted to open up Phantasy Star as well. Right, let's just do it. The way that it opened up, you know, it basically just came apart. Yep, it's exactly the same. I mean, so this is Phantasy Star. You can see that there's no battery backup on here. There was no way that this was ever going to work and yet they still sent it. They knew that this would not work. So what can I say? There's some poor guy sitting in a shop with a bunch of these boards, printing out these dumb labels, and you know, there's absolutely no point to his efforts really at all, other than to make money from people like myself. He's probably not the guy that's getting the money for this, so what can I say? It's a bit of a con really, isn't it? Be interesting. I'm almost tempted to take this board and just jam it straight into them. Oh, I don't like the sound of that. Let's try it anyway and see. Oh, I've actually got a blue screen now. So there you go, Mega Drives can blue screen too. Interesting. Now the challenge will be getting this back out of here. No, I'm going to have to do this off camera with two hands. But yeah, garbage. You get what you pay for. Don't bother trying. I guess that's the moral to be learned here. If I can actually open up my other cartridge that I said was maybe a bit better quality, I will do a comparison here of what you get. Bear with me. Okay, so I've just tried to unscrew this cartridge here, but now I understand why the screws wouldn't actually turn. It's very simple. They're not actually screws, they're just moulded into the boards, they're pushed together. So yeah, anybody who's tried to unscrew these things will probably know this already, but wow, that's poor quality right there. So let me just, so this is the Mega Drive cartridge. It's exactly the same, but inside this one I have a proper PCB, and that's the key difference here. You know, this is a better quality clone than these ones. So you can see I've actually got a memory chip on there. Probably can't read that, but you know, there's a lot of hot glue on there as well for some reason. But yeah, this is better. So happy with this one, not happy with the other ones. Garbage. Let's see if I can get this out my Mega Drive now.